Hey guys, and welcome back to the Crochet and Craft Studio. It's good to see you. Okay, it's Monday, and I feel like this Monday has really beaten the snot out of everybody. I don't know if we're just back to work just enough, or if we're just not used to carrying the weight of the work, or what's happening. But I have noticed that all over my Facebook page today and in other various places, I have noticed that everyone is having such a hard time today, specifically. I don't know why this Monday is like super special, but it is. And holy moly, I am here for you. Shoot, it was even tricky for me. So, I'm here. Let's hear it. Just tell me all about it. Because I don't know. I don't know about your day, but my day was full of a lot of pressure. Pressure. I was about to have a freak out. No reason. None reasons, really. Like, the expectations are not really there, but they feel like they're there. So, I don't know. Hey, Danielle, good to see you. Danielle's still not having to work. I want that. I feel like if Dayton's a hotspot, prove it and shut us down. But I'm biased. Look, I'm already drinking because it's Monday and I can't handle it. Ooh. Ooh. That went up my nose a little bit. Good work, everyone. Good work. Welcome to Monday. Or even your drinks are against you. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're okay, because I don't know that I'm okay. Noelle, good to see you. Thanks for playing along. Also, the koozie was super cute, by the way. And I like the yarn that you chose. That's variegated yarn, right? That you used for that? Because I normally shy away from variegated yarn. It freaks me out. I want it to, like, change over really slowly, but the only yarn I've seen do such a smooth, slow progression like that is like Sweepies. Oh my god, it looks like I'm about to pour some wine. Oh, yes! What kind of wine? Are you doing white? Are you doing red? What you doing? Are you mixing them together? I'll tell you what, because Casey and I are about to mix our wines together right now. Oof. Also, we should note that this is my third drink. This is my third drink today, and all I've had to eat were some poppers. Poppers are a Triscuit with a piece of cheese, and then like a tablespoon full of medium salsa. Nom nom nom. And they're called poppers because you can just pop them in. Yeah, this Monday has been like a special pound in the face. And not the fun kind. I hate this. I don't want it. Was the only thing I really liked. No, Noelle says yes it was. The only thing I really liked variegated for is the pot holders and koozies and stuff. Yep, I agree. I think it's too hard to... The variegated stuff is like... I don't know where it fits. It doesn't seem to fit. I think it takes up too much space sometimes when I'm making a project. So I have like my normal box wine. I was drinking a lot of red box, and now I'm drinking a lot of white box. But then I kept falling asleep, so now a vodka cranberry is my drink of choice. That way I'm not falling asleep all the time. But I'm not drinking too much because we still have to go to the grocery store today. Grocery stores. Okay, variegated yarn. What are we talking about? So this is variegated, where it changes colors all over the place. Versus, like somebody like this is still variegated, but it's a little bit less variegated. And it changes a little bit more, this changes more slowly through your project, which is really nice. Some of the blankets that I posted, like, I think it was during the shutdown, I posted a bunch of bereavement blankets that I made, and some of them were made with just one of these. They are that small. So that's helpful for those who are learning. They look really cool, like in the store when you're buying them, but then when you start making stuff, I feel like it makes the pattern a little bit choppy or something. A white Moscato, yeah. So Mary came over Saturday, and we did a lot more bitching than we did crocheting. Sorry, Mary. We'll get to it the next time. Mary has a subscription pattern that she's doing, and I think it's like 11 months long. And it's 3 squares each time it gets mailed to her. There's 3 different squares for her to make. And they're not very big, like they're smaller than this. Like 4 squares of hers would fit into this at this point. And I'm helping her with each of them. And poor Tang, we just got to talking instead of crocheting. It's fine. Next time we'll do a little more. So I keep hearing about do tutorials. And I keep dragging my feet on that. But the best way to get me to do something is keep asking me to do it. So if you really want to see some, keep asking me. Ugh. Did you guys have an okay weekend? I hope you did. I know I did, but Sunday I felt so beat up. I felt like, okay, on Sunday I wanted to go see my parents, but that didn't happen. Because you know how you feel when you come home from vacation? You're like, even if you didn't go on an airplane, it still feels like jet lag. That's how I felt all day Sunday. I even took a nap. And it didn't help. Like, even Phil couldn't get into anything for real. Like, I didn't even crochet yesterday, which is a little absurd. I think this is the last day for this blanket. I think I'm done with this one. I tried to post a couple patterns that I just happened to have them on my phone. And I tried to post them on our page under the files section. So if you guys see those and you can't get into them, let me know. But there's a couple more patterns that I like a lot that I'll post on there too. But I wanted to see if those ones worked or not. One, two. So I made a big fat mistake in this blanket. It might have been today. I don't know. And I noticed, and I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Dunzo. Let it be. I'm not ripping it out. No. Yeah, today was a tricky day. This is hard. Yes, leave the mistake. Leave it. Oof. And it's not like this is taking me long, and it's not like it's a big drawn out thing. Today is not the day for that. Today is not the day for that. I'm not ripping it out. I refuse. I refuse. And these don't need to be perfect. They're bereavement blankets. Like, I do my best to make them, like, at least a blanket that I would want to take home. Or a blanket that I would be happy to receive. I think that that's a kind notion. But I was not... The bandwidth in my head couldn't handle it anymore. And thank you guys for helping me out. Dumping all the photos out of my phone. About to go on an adventure, just a long drive, so I can sit in the car and crochet and the kids are occupied. That is perfect. That's the smartest thing I think I've heard since Saturday. Which is saying something. Because Phil's no dummy. Oof. Oh, good. Are the car rides where the kids just fall asleep? Are your kids one of those? It was Jason's. Oh, Jason. See, he's like, he always surprises me. You probably see this side of him all the time, Noel, but I do not. How sweet. Oh, does Jason know about this page? Does he know I'm doing this? Oh. Yeah, pause for drinking. Oof. Man. I can't believe how heavy today has been. It's been pretty rough. Too much weight to carry. I'm glad I'm here. Yes, he's standing by me right now. I don't know if he's paying attention. He doesn't need to hear all the lip smacking. He doesn't need to hear all of this. But hi, Jason, just in case. Don't forget to come to our wedding. Our save the dates are coming out slowly but surely. Phil looks good on the save the dates too. Hot diggity. There are a couple of photos I was like, ooh, we look like realtors. There are a couple like bad angle ones too, and I'm like, these look like maternity photos. But the ones that I ultimately chose, Phil looks great. I was pretty happy with them. So those should be coming out. I think we'll have them like in hand this weekend. I'm so happy there's so much stuff this week for me to look forward to because I would be losing my mind today. If I was just going day by day in my life, I don't know that I could keep on keeping on. I'd probably fall down the slippery slope. Whoopsies. Oof. I'm glad I learned enough and know enough how to just pull from within. That's hard. That's hard to do. But save the dates. October. October. I guess it would be kind of considered the first Halloween party that of ours that you guys will be attending. That's kind of fun. That's fun for me. Because it is Halloween themed. But you do not have to wear a costume. And the dress that I'm going to wear for the bridal shower, which we're looking at September for that. The dress that I picked out to wear for the bridal shower is coming in, or it came in. I have yet to try it on. I felt like it looked a little bit small, so. It's really pretty, but I thought it looked a little bit small, that I shouldn't force it just yet. It's fine. Well, I hope you get a lot of crocheting done. I gotta be careful when I'm crocheting in the car, because I'll get motion sick. Ugh. I get motion sick anyway whenever we drive anywhere, but that's okay. So I'm getting more and more excited for the crochet along that's coming up. I'll probably post photos of some color choices that I am looking at on here. Let's see what you guys think, and maybe it will inspire you guys. But yeah, today was pretty rough for me. I hope you guys didn't have as rough of a day. I know Casey did, poor Tang. Casey had a rough day. She's probably still at work. Ugh, tricky. Ugh. Now this is kind of a weird time to go live, but I kind of wanted to drop in and let you know that it's not just you today. It's everyone else having a hard day. A hard Monday. I thought of a couple of other fun ideas of things that we can do on here. So I hope you guys stay tuned. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, I'm almost done with this. This is great. This has been a nice in-between project. I like it. So what I have been really liking about this page is that people are not expert crocheters on here. There is a healthy blend of everybody. Yay, everybody. People who don't crochet, people who do crochet, people who have just started in on it, those who have done the craft, need refreshed on the craft, those who've been doing the craft for a hot minute, those who've only been doing it for a week, all sorts of goodies. So don't feel any sort of way when you're posting or asking questions or any of that. Feel none of the ways. My house, I think, is too calm. Well, I work to make it that way, but it's so calm that, like, the air conditioning, like the hum from the AC, just calms me straight down, and it's like, oh, let's have a nap. That's nice. Even though, like, I'm sitting in the most overwhelming room that we have, because it's full of wedding stuff right now. One day it'll just be craft room. Yay. One day. One day. Yeah, the craft room will probably be taken over by nursery 2021. I'd like to have like a table. Set you guys up on the table. That's okay. We will get there. Yeah, I like this. Yep, this is almost done. Real close. I'm going to make it a rectangle. Ooh, buddy. Probably what? 8 more rows? Something like that. Yep. And then we'll be done, so. 1, 2. But I've got a couple of color combinations that I can use for the crochet along. I'm trying to like step out of the box and do something I don't normally do. See, I'm telling you, it's the air conditioning noise. It's so quiet here. Even when my mom comes over, she like has naps. Because it's so relaxing here. I think that's a positive sign. I think that's a good thing. We don't have a lot of extra space to have excess noise in our lives. Because if I did, it'd be like when Dharma and Greg, do you remember that show? When they had all Dharma's furniture all over the place. And it was so zen and calm, and she was able to think and hang out. And then they moved all her stuff into storage and brought out Greg's furniture. And with like his furniture just being present, started making her mind like tick 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 tick. That was an interesting episode. I miss Dharma and Greg. Jenna Elfman, I believe, was her name. And then one of the main characters in the show Rachel and I are watching, Criminal Minds. So the main character in Criminal Minds, that's who played Greg. And I'm pretty sure that that show was around the same time that Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place was really popular. And that's when the guy who plays Deadpool started becoming more and more popular. Yeah, I remember all them shows. And then there was a spin-off show called Cupid, and the second fellow in Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. He was the lead character in Cupid. Alright, useless 90s knowledge. Dunzo with that. So I'm still trying to get used to like what times are good for you guys for me to go live. Because it tends to be a little more entertaining, I think, for you guys, when there's a little more chatter. Oh my gosh, if I don't stop yawning. I got legit over 8 hours of sleep last night. Proud of me. Thank you so much. Yes, go me. Legit 8 hours of sleep. I don't know how I did that. I went to bed real early last night. Well, I mean, I put my body in bed really early. Falling asleep's a whole nother story. I get really scared at night, so I gotta be careful what I'm doing. Oof. One, two. Yeah, I'm still really pleased with this blanket. Not having to do a border on this is going to be really strange. But I also think this is going to be like a cute little blanket that they can use for when baby is in an incubator. And they can just lay it right on top. Right on top of baby. Perfect size for incubator baby. They could probably stop now and they could use it for that. A lot of the smallest sizes is what the hospital needs. Like the 12 by 12s, which I think is what this is. So I might stop and just do, and start making another one. Some 12 by 12s. People don't think to make them that small. But when baby is born and they're the size of your hand, they don't need a big old honking blanket now, do they? And the big old blanket, what, 30 inches by something? Way too big for an incubator. So, think about that. Size of your hand, that's the baby. Okay. I will say, when I was making the blanket for Taya and her newborn, and the blanket for Emily and their newborn, it was a different feeling for me to make a blanket for a baby that is alive. That was a new feeling for me. Yeah, that was something else. I think I know I made one for Katie and her baby. But that was what? How old is she now? Is she 4? Is that 100 years ago? How old am I? Yeah. That was kind of towards the beginning of my bereavement blanket baby making days. And it was just exciting. But it's different now that I've made a whole bushel full of bereavement blankets to make some for babies who will use them in the future multiple times and not just at mom's discretion. And it won't, you know, it'll get washed instead of cremated. See what I mean? This Monday, man, it's a heavy Monday. And it's not just you. I had a lot going on at work. I have a lot going on tomorrow, too. Woo! I should have less gobbledygook in the morning for me to get through, and I can start writing on my, like, main project, which will be good. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to do, like, a new project every couple of weeks, like a new blanket of some sorts. So, like, after, maybe I'll try it right before the crochet along to give you guys some sort of, like, feel of what that's like. But I want to do a project with you guys before the crochet along happens on the 13th of July. So I'll make a blanket with you. I think that would be really neat to do. Try a new pattern for me, and you guys can play along if you want to. I think that would be cool. It's one of my many ideas I have for this page. So, yeah. There's the mistake. Do you see it? I'm not going to show it to you. If you don't see it, I'm not going to show it. Yeah, there's one place I made a oopsies. No worries. It's fine. Oof. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? I'm just cranking off about my Monday. How about your Monday? You want to talk about it? I'm already drinking. You want to join me? Oh my gosh, there's a wasp in between the screen and the window. Yep, I'm telling you what, this Monday is crap. Let's all go back to bed and try again. Ooh. I might have to go kill a wasp. Cut my knee open on a nail polish bottle at work. Slick, chick. Slick. Nice job. I may still, yes, please do. This is my third drink. Do not be shy. Danielle's drinking too. She's having some white wine. Oh my gosh. If that bee gets out of the window, I'm going to run out of this room. Is that what that noise is? No, that's not what the noise is. It's me. What noise? Is there a noise? Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm gonna, hold on. Go kill it. I don't know, I'm really scared. It's Phil's job to kill the bees. So last time there was a wasp upstairs, I did not come upstairs for 2 days. I just slept on the couch and I stayed downstairs the whole 2 days until Phil killed it. Shh! No! You can't hear it! Stop it! Hold on. It looks really scary. I can't do it. I can't. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look. No, I can't. Alright, you're a big brave dog. You're a big brave dog. Alright, I'm gonna check it out. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. We're killing bugs over here. We're killing wasps. It's so spooky. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It's not fine. Make a drink. Tell me what you're having. Alright, what else about your Monday? Tell me more. Mine's getting real scary real quick. Maybe it'll go back outside where it came from. I think there's just like a space between the screen and the window. Or a space between the screen and the outside. Now I feel all buggy. Oh, crap. I don't know how to kill it. I don't know how to... Hard coffee, PBR. Ooh, that sounds special. I don't know. If I had some sort of hard coffee, I feel like I'd sneaky have that at work, and that'd be bad news bears. Although people think I'm drunk at work all the time anyway. Not too much, man. Mondays are bleh. Okay, you're right. Mondays are trash can. You should try them. I bet they are good. PBR is my demographic. Just go back to where you came from. Now look, I can't stop watching it. Well, it's not that... I don't know. I like the taste of my drinks. I drink them because I like the way they taste. Like, you order tea instead of Coke, or Dr. Pepper instead of Diet Mountain Dew. You know, that sort of deal. So, I tend to... What does my mouth say I want? It's never, I'm drinking to get drunk. I'm like, I just like the way this tastes. I wonder if there's a way I can pop the screen out without really lifting the window much. I just don't want to piss it off. If I pop the screen out, does that mean Malibu and pineapples? Ooh, yeah. Isn't that a pina colada? I've really been liking the drinks in a bag. They're at Kroger. Kroger's right down the street here. So those cute little Bailey's drinks that come in bags, and they're frozen, and you just toss them in the freezer, and they do a really good job. Although one's great, but probably only if you're sitting outside. Yeah, they're cute and they're good, but I feel like they're only good if you're sitting outside. Like by the pool or something. When I'm inside and it's nighttime, I think I want something a little stiffer. But they're good to get you started, especially if you're like day drinking or something. I started around 2:30, which is not day drinking because I'd already finished my work day. And I was settled in for the evening. Although we might go to the grocery store, so I have to be, gotta watch my, I'm not trying to get trashed. It's not the goal. I'm just trying to calm down from the day and get rid of it. I'm trying to, like, you're carrying it, you know? I'm just trying to get rid of it. It looks like a mud dauber. It doesn't look like a waspy wasp killer. What do the killer hornets look like? I haven't seen one in real life. I did see a bee I've never seen before the other day. It landed straight on my windshield. Great. I'm gonna try to figure out the screen. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm really nervous about this. It's throwing everything off. I'm like super concerned about this. That's what I'm gonna do now. They're huge. They're like a 2-inch bee. So like the bumbles, like the big bumblebees that just bounce around into each other. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this wasp is freaking me out. Okay, hold on. I gotta go handle this. Alright, I have good news and I have bad news. Good news. It hasn't started making a home. Okay, bad news. The way to get it out is also right where it is. Our windows are the ones that, like, you can move them up and down, right? Up and down. And at the cross part, so like here's the bottom part and then here's the top part of the window. You can unlatch them and they pull forward, like at you. And then you can undo the screen and the screen falls inward also. I know, I'm gonna have to call Phil. Phil's day got shifted around a bit today. So I have to wait for him to come home from the gym. Eek. I don't know about this. I just don't know. We might have to move this situation downstairs. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna... No, because then he won't kill it until it, like, bothers him. It's fine. So last time we had the bee upstairs, he just went about his life, which is great. Good for you. Stay strong, sir. Stay strong. And he went to, like, shut the window, and the bee must have, like, fell out or something. And then it got caught between Phil's leg and the bed, and it stung him a little bit. And he's like, "Ooh, what's that?" So he turned around and then he killed it with his shoe. I know. I know. So I might have to grab all my belongings and just take them down, all my necessities, and take them downstairs, because I'll probably be sleeping downstairs for the next 2 days. That kills this wasp. But I think I'm right. I think it's a mud dauber. I don't think it's a normal, like, waspy wasp. I don't think it really wants to kill me. I don't think it wants to eat me either. I think it just is trying to look for a safe space to make a home. This is not it. This is my home. It's mine. Go somewhere else. Although I will say, so we had a wasp in the bedroom. We have a wasp in this window. just right now. Just today. New thing. What's worse, so, yeah, I mean it sucks, but the worst part is when I had a wasp nest in my driver's side window, or driver's side mirror, which means when I go to like drop our deposit at nighttime, I don't want to unroll my window to drop the deposit. When I need to get into my apartment complex, I can't roll down my window to put in the gate code. And if I were to like drive through somewhere to get food, I don't want to drive through to get the food because I have to put down my window. Alright, so good news. There is no longer a wasp nest in my driver's side mirror. But then, shortly after, I found out that there was a huge wasp's nest in my gas place. Are you a witch? Bees? No! 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 I'm not a witch. I do not weigh the amount of a duck. I do not float. Now I feel like everything's buggy. I feel like everything's a bug. Okay, so I had a huge wasp nest where my gas cap is, so I pulled the thing that covers the gas cap. So I pulled that, and then this big fat wasp flew out, and there was a huge wasp nest just hanging out. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I just seem to create a space that bees like to be. Oh my gosh, he's doing stuff with his butt I've never seen a wasp do. Yeah, so I didn't know until I was like trying to go get gas, and I needed to get gas because I had to go to the post office because I was trying to mail Emily her baby blanket. And it had to get there before she had the baby. So what had happened was, this is the best story like ever. The best worst story ever. So I pull the gas cap, this bee flies out, and I about lose my mind. And then I'm standing there by the gas pump, and I like grab up this giant, like one of those big cones, a big traffic cone. I don't know why it's there. Sure. Thank God it was. So I grab it up and I like shove the cone into. You should. I swear, people watching me at the gas station are like, this chick is mental. So I take this giant cone, and I'm like shoving it into the wasp nest, and it doesn't fall out. Of course it doesn't. It just like, it falls, but just enough to like get stuck between like the gas can and then the door, and it falls in between there, and I'm like, oh great, this is just great, it's fine. I always have a spider problem, spiders jumping down from this. Yeah, that's right, you had the same issue that I do, but with spiders. Perfect. Oh, don't make a cute little home. Don't make your home in my window. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. So, I don't even shut the gas door. Like, I don't shut the door. And, oh, best part of the story. Are you ready? Like the traffic cone wasn't good enough. So I get into I watch the bee fly away, but there's another bee in the thing, like in the nest that had fallen down, but got stuck. So I left my gas door open, like the door to the thing, and I climb into my car from my passenger side. and then shut my driver's side door because I'm too afraid to go in through that way because there might be a bee. And I drive straight home, and that's just my life right there. That's okay. Story is not over, by the way. So I go to work the next day, and I'm like, all right, here's what's up. When I leave work, I'm going to open the door again. I'm going to open the door to my gas thing. And then hopefully the bees will just fly out and be gone. And I'll hit a bunch of bumps on the way from here to the gas station. And the thing will knock out. So then I will lose the bees and their stupid nest. 2 different locations, right? Wrong. Wrong. I open the gas thing. There's a stupid bee looking at me. Just sitting there hanging out looking at me. So I try to hit every single bump on the way from here to the Kroger gas station. So what happens again? I open the stupid thing, like, because it had shut. And I did watch the nest fall out. So that was good. So during the drive, the nest fell out. But there was a bee still sitting there. Of course you're still sitting there. I'm like, this is trash can. I hate this. So I end up at, so at the gas station, I open the door, and there the bee is. So I leave it open, and I jump back into my car, and I drive to, like, the neighboring parking lot of the gas station. And during that drive, the bee flew away. So I get out. My car is still running. And I get out and I'm checking out the gas thing. People probably thought I was stony baloney or like something that's going on with this. She's having like a mental break. Why are you in my house, Mom? Oh, yeah, for sure. I know. I feel like, why is my car, like, and Casey, you feel like this too, like, why is your car the place for all of these insects? It's mine, not theirs. This is my safe space, not their safe space. I know it's nice. I made it nice for me. Ugh. Maybe other people have these problems too, and they just don't notice them. Is that real life? I don't know. But good news. Oh no. So I drove off. Didn't get gas for a second time. How funny am I? But I noticed that the bee flew away. I got out. I checked it out. And then I came back to the gas station about 3 minutes later. And went to a different pump. Because obviously that pump is cursed. Went to a different pump and I got gas. And then I went straight to the post office. And I left the gas thing open the whole time. Just in case. Just extra special. Extra just in case. Right? If it floats like a duck, it must be very small rocks. I don't weigh the same as small rocks or a duck. It's the only one. Did I turn someone into a newt once? This is not fair. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like this at all. Where are all the honeybees? Where did they all go? I want some honeybees up in here. Although, I did see on one of our pages about making a fake wasp nest, which I think I've got. Nope, I'm gonna have to buy more yarn. Hee hee. If you make a wasp, like if you crochet, there's a lot of honeybees, like regular bees, but not these stupid, crazy, scary ones. I'm fine with a normal bee, and I'm fine with the bumbles that like bump in. They just bump into you all over the place, and they're the big fat fuzzy ones. But the wasps are where I draw the line. Would you make them? Why would you make them? No, it's not a house. They see the wasp nest, and then they all like stay away. Okay, good. Because the honeybees, they need homes, but these wasps can just die. That's what I thought at first about, you're saying why would you make the wasps a house, but it looks like a big wasp hornet nest. But if you hang it up, no wasps or hornets come around at all. It scares them all off. So I think I'm at my wits free. This is it. This is the nail in the coffin. So I'm gonna make one of those. I'm gonna finish that today, hands down, and I'm gonna start today one of those waspy nesties, because I can't handle this anymore. And you know what? I might make a little mini one for around my car, and it's gonna hang out, because I'm done with this. This is not okay. Yeah, they already think that there's a nest there, so they steer clear. And the hornet is the worst one. And I don't know, they're the scary one that scares away everybody. New crochet. So, okay, here's my thought. I want to, alright, a crochet along is great, but is there another name that we could give them? Put it on all the gas. I will put it in my gas thingy. I'll make a little mini one and smoosh it in there. Oh my gosh. And then put it in my mirror too, and then I might have one inside the car, just in case, because you can't be too careful. Yellow jackets scare me. Yellow jackets. Yellow jackets. Are those the big bumpy ones? Are those the big fat round ones with all the fuzz? No. Okay, thank God. Whew. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my God. Triple thread. Yeah. You know, why not just have them everywhere? I think this is pretty close to that color. Some people were making them in all sorts of crazy colors, but the ones I saw were in like this color. I think this is a good yellow jacket color. What is this? What do we got here? Warm brown. Well, that's descriptive. Warm brown. Mm-hmm. Well, that might have to suffice. I mean, I could go buy more yarn. I don't think I need to be doing that. They live in the ground. Stop. Stop it. Do you have a pen, EpiPen for that, or something? Looks like a wasp nest to me. Yeah, me too. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. How about this one? Is that pretty close? They don't have to be the right. I don't know. I feel like it all has to be the same color. Maybe this will be the one that hangs out in my car. What color is this? Oh, also red heart. What are you? Taupe. Taupe. Dude, I know they have big holes in the ground that they swarm in. It's nasty. Oh, stop what you're saying. Oh my God, it sounds terrible. Don't build a home in my screen. Don't do it. Although, wasps sleep at nighttime is what I hear, so you can kill them in the night. Oh, kill them. I don't think bees can see colors. Are they colorblind? I know that's not taupe. For sure this isn't taupe. What the heck? How's that taupe? This is like buttercream. It's like brown buttercream. I think that wasp was watching me. Back is all arched. She's up against the window. He's posing. Stop. Go away. You don't want to live here. What else is a good one? This one is at least more of a full... What color are you? Brown. No, wait a minute. That guy was colorblind. No kidding. Who's naming these? Sparkling hand knitting yarn. Interesting. Wait, it just said brown? Well, that's brown. It's not the same color. That's brown. That's not the same color. What the heck? Alright, so these are colorblind. Who's making these? Red Heart, back in the... I don't know. Sue donated this yarn to me. Thank God you did, Sue, because now I'm able to make these fake wasp nets. Oh, what if I do like multiple colors? Because this looks pretty good when I lay them all together. Hold on. Let's look at this. These look really... Yeah, well, Red Heart hired a new person, it seems. You put them all together, I think they'll make a pretty good wasp nest. Ah! Go away! Don't stand there looking like that. Why you look like that? I'm probably looking at him the same way. Sorry, I got caught up in watching myself on the other one. I didn't want to miss any comments, so I also have the iPad over here. Oh, I'm going to see what he's doing. Hold on. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so I think the trio is pretty good for a wasp nest if I put them all together. That was the main concern. I was going to run out of some yarn. I didn't want to run it out. I have this light one. I could use this guy too. It's a bit of a light nest. I think it needs to be more dark than this. Maybe those guys. Those guys look pretty good. To you, they don't. They look a little more like a swamp gray, greeny, but they're not. That's taupe. Hold on, I gotta see what this goes to. Yeah, that one goes with those. Yeah, for sure. What are you doing? Alright, two things that would be really terrible is if it made a home in my window. Number two, and this is the worst option, is if it gets out of the window. Alright, an actual brown. Well, okay, yeah, I have an actual brown. But, and thank you, Sue, this is more donated by Sue yarn. So not baby blanket yarn that people donated. This is Sue yarn. I think the brown is just too dark. It makes me nervous. It just makes me nervous. That this won't be believable. It might read as too dark. Even if they're colorblind. So like black, grayscale. This would be too dark. It would read as like a dark, almost black. So that wouldn't be believable. But I think that this guy, let me grab this guy up here. Oh, the mushroom. Oh, no. Are all of those mushrooms? How many did I get? How many did I buy that day? this mushroom too? Okay, so this mushroom I got so that I could put a border around the blanket that I made for myself. Look up colors other people used. I will. I just thought that this one was just too... It looks really good to you. I wonder if I could see, if I could use my light. No, it still looks really good. I put it on here. It's just too earth. Well, maybe that. Yeah, it is a. Yeah. It's the color of our couches. So I might use that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I gotta use something because I can't handle these bees right now. The wasps are too much this year. Too much, guys. Okay. Oh, who has come to say hi? Casey, we are not alone. All right. Oof. It's scary up in here, guys. It's so scary. Look out. I hope it just stays where it's at. I hope it doesn't leave. I mean, it leaves. I hope it leaves and it doesn't come in here. I can't handle this yelling at me. There's too much. It's not enough. Why do I notice these things? Why? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna try it. I'll start making it. I want another word for crochet along. Can you help me brainstorm? There's stitch along also that I'm trying to stay away from. Because I feel like the stitch part is like when you're making those little animals or something. And I don't want to do a crochet along because that's like when I want to use that verbiage for when we're all doing it together with that big other group that I am involved in. Craft along. Yeah, because this is like a household thing. It's not like a blanket or... It's not like a lap blanket or an afghan or a scarf or something like that. I like the craft along idea. That's good. Alright, our first craft along. Hornet's Nest. Brought to you by a scared me. Perfect. Holy crap. It's not moving very much, which makes me think like it's planning. Maybe he's just watching. He's just watching us go live and hang out. He's having a hangout. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe, I don't know. I'll probably have to do... Yeah, he likes it here. Of course you do. Let's name it something. Something awful. What's an awful name? Barnabas. Barnabas. Dimitri. Let's name him something. Ralph. What's a bad name? Bad name for this fellow. I can't believe this is happening again. I felt like we were through it. I guess we're not going to be through it. Beelzebub. Oh! That sounds like a term of endearment. You know you got it bad when like when the AC comes on and you jump. Ooh, I'm afraid another drink. Freaking me out. I'm afraid to leave, because if I leave, Sim's character in Sim, yeah, he was horrible. Peasel Bub. I don't remember him. Is that Sims 2, 3, 4? Oh, it's like Mrs. Crankbottom. She was a staple in every town. A demon from... I love it. We always got the plant of life, and we eat that, and they live. No, it was called herbs. Oh, GameCube. Oh, that's why. We don't have a GameCube. And I tried playing Sims over the shutdown, and then my game glitched, so now every time I try to come home from college, it glitches and then it doesn't stop loading. I let it load for like an hour and a half, and it broke. I broke the game. It's fine. I might try again. No, I have to start on this hornet's nest. Because I can't handle these bugs anymore. I can't handle them. None bugs, please. Yeah, I spent like a whole week, a real life week, not a Sims week, making a family, and then they had 8 or 10 kids, and then I sent almost all of their kids to college, so I played through college with them as well. And then a couple of them got married, and they moved out, and then I was on another set of them going to college. And it was the last term for 2 of them and the first term for 1 of them. And as they were coming back home, the game glitched. Things I never do in real life. Oh. Yeah. 8 kids seems like a lot. But it made me stop. I was trying... Here's what I was really doing. I was trying for triplets, because I'd never had triplets before in a game. And that's saying something, because I played a lot in college. So somewhere between 2000 and 2005 and 2009. I would never... 10 kids? Get out of here. Yeah, Casey says 10 kids? Get out of here. Get. Yeah. Well, I was trying to have triplets, and every time I would have like 1 kid or 2 kids, and I'm like, oh, okay. Meh. But we also had a ghost living with us, and we had a live-in butler. So the game would only let me have 10 people in the household at a time. So that's 2 parents, and then the butler made everything go crazy too. And then the ghost took up a space, so that only meant, 7 other kids at a time, which is tricky. Because it took them so long to age up. Yeah, it took the kids just long enough to age up that I couldn't, kick them out quick enough. I can only keep real children alive, no game children. Oh my gosh! A nanny and a butler are really helpful for keeping the fake kids alive. My trouble keeping the fake kids alive is all the social interaction that they need. I'm like, why you need a bottle? You need a bottle to sleep and a change of your diaper. Why do I have to talk to you? Okay. I'm going to put on, this is a disclaimer. This bee can get out of this window without my help and without me killing it. It is choosing not to. It knows how it got in there, and it can come out at any time. It is choosing not to come out. I'm sure that it can smell where it was. Like, it can smell its own little trail. And he can find his way out. Because he probably snuck in from this bottom corner over here. I never once thought about that. Could only have one kid at a time, and literally all of them died. That's intense, dude. Hey, cat. I can't. That's something else. I don't know that I ever had any of the kiddos die, but I give the parents enough money that they don't actually need a job. They're coming to hang out. You went up here? Uh-oh. Hey, bud. Do you see the wasp in the window? How much for the wasp in the window? Yeah. What a ham. You coming to hang out? So Kat's been really digging this chair since I've had it out. I have so many ghost kids. Oh, the kids become ghosts? That's so cool. Hi, bud. Now I want to go and kill all the kids just so they can be ghosts. Other way, go around the other way. Oof. A ghost baby. Well, that makes me want to not crochet and just play Sims instead and kill all the babies. But for real, though. These are Sim babies, not real babies. Okay, just before people get real excited. I want to see a ghost baby, because that's cool. Or a ghost toddler. But doesn't like the Child Protective Services come in and they take the rest of the kids that you have? I guess it doesn't matter if you've killed all the ones prior to that, too. Ooh, what if you can get one to be a toddler? Or, like, at least a child? And then they can actually do stuff around the house. We're getting off on all sorts of stuff here. we're getting lost in our topics. I love this. That bee is just still hanging out. It's just hanging out. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't have more than one at a time. Because they're... CPS is nowhere to be found. Oh. I got a warning once, I think, about Child Protective Services coming. Well, you know, that game's version of CPS. Maybe that wasp will just die in there by himself. Like, maybe he'll just die from normal stuff. I gotta make... Oof, now everything touching me feels like a bug. Oh, crap. And Cat won't even save us from the bugs. He doesn't do that. He's more like a person than a cat. Stop, Cat. Stop it. It's fine. You're being held up by 3 boxes and a phone holder. I was gonna go to... Yeah, they have to eat something, and he can't eat anything in the window. So, maybe he'll just die there. I don't know, whatever happens, I'll take photos and share with you. Stupid wasp. It's your own fault. You can smell your way out. Like, you can literally smell your way out. How'd you get in here? Then you can get out of here. Yeah. A kitty that's more like a human than a cat. Great. It is great, though, I will say. He doesn't get into anything. He doesn't, like, do the thing with the toilet paper. He doesn't... None of that. Ever. Doesn't climb the curtains. Doesn't try to break the blinds. Doesn't try to... Any of that. That's kind of nice. And by kind of, I mean extremely. So... Now I just keep watching this stupid wasp. It's fine. It's not fine. I have to make this thing. I'm going to have to find a pattern for this. Oh, he gets super... Oh, oh! That's really cool. Yeah, cat comes to say hello, but he doesn't get pissed if you don't say hi. That's really a neat... That's a neat trick right there. You don't say hi. Yeah, he's mocking me just by watching. What a jerk. This is why I don't want it to live. I want it to just die in there. In our old apartment. Old apartment? Yeah. We had a door that led out to the porch that we had. And a wasp came in through the seam between the window, or the door and the seal. And I had to kill it with one of our cutting boards, our bamboo cutting boards, and I split the board right in half. It's fine. No worries. Because I think if I crochet the hornet's nest, or the faux hornet's nest, that it'll be great. It'll keep them all from coming. So we'll do a craft along, and I'll post that on the page. We'll do a little craft along. Faux hornet's nest, so this doesn't happen to you guys. Oh. Currently there's the wasp in the window to my... right over there. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, he's flying around. It's fine. Someone did it in like a light beigey color, like these ones. And I'm like, I don't think a wasp nest or a hornet's nest is that color. I've seen a couple in real life. They're a little closer to this mushroom. A little closer to this mushroom. Maybe I'll just go with the mushroom. Shoot. I just thought that tanny beigey one was pretty good. I'll go with the mushroom one. Especially, I might hang it underneath, we have a little, overhang porch set up above our front stoop. So, maybe it'll just look like it's in the shade. I just thought it would look too dark if they're... Oh my god, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. This is so making me nervous. Super nervous. There's no place for it to go. There's no place for it to go. I sound like Dorothy. There's no place like home. There's no place for this wasp to go. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Alright. Casey, will you make one too if I make one? Will you make a faux hornet's nest with me if I make one? Oh, seams, please hold tight. Okay, good. I won't be the only one. Alright. Craft along, because it's not... Yeah, I like that. Craft along. So then it's still C-A-L. It's just craft. You tell me what colors I need to get. I will. Well, really, I've seen so many different color variations. You could probably do however, whatever. And I've also read, apparently I got into this kind of deep. I don't know. I was never bored during the shutdown, and I think you're finding little pieces, parts of why I was never bored. I saw on there that some of the women suggested not doing all of the same stitch all the way around, like not all single crochet, not all double crochet, with like mixing in some doubles and trebles and all sorts of other stitches in, so that way it looked a little more organic and not so like stylized or patterned. So we'll see. I keep touching my face because, one, I'm not at work, and thank goodness I can touch my face, and two, I washed my hands like 5 times since I've been home. So alright, it's kind of hanging out up in the corner, so I feel like he might be finding a place to land the thing that holds the rest of the thing. Oh, I might crochet a little one and put them in all my windows. A bunch of little ones and put them in all my windows. On suction cups. My hands are so dry from yeah, the pump Sani that we have. I haven't gotten our 1 gallon bucket of it yet. I informed our FedEx guy that we're getting a big gallon jug of hand Sani and to not crack it open, please. He's like, great. I'm like, yeah, I've been expecting it for the last 6 weeks. But I've been trying to use the hand Sani as much as possible. But I'm not there very long. Like today I was in from 9 until about 1. My hands and skin just, whoa! What? That seems... You're what now? Well, look at you being safe. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe. What about wearing gloves? What about what? Oh my god! And then there was a dog. Everything's fine. It's fine. But wearing gloves. Maybe gloves is an option for you. Because that seems like a lot of hand Sani on the body. I don't think you should be absorbing that much a day. And then when you're home, like hand washing is a thing too. Do you have a hand lotion for home? Oof. That sounds rough. Oh, I'm excited to do this. Now I gotta find some patterns for this thing. These stupid wasps. If I'm allergic to it or it's too harsh. Yeah, but what if you add a little water to it? No one will know. You'll know. No one will know. Add some water. Why not? Dilute it a little bit. I don't like how much it doesn't move. Why is that more unsettling than it's not moving much? I've been putting... Oh, that's a good lotion. It doesn't help much, but I guess it's not... Okay. No. All good steps. Before yeah. St. Ives does a really good job too. But I like that brand of lotion too. I can never say it right, so I'm just not going to say it. But I like that brand of lotion also. Oof, now I just keep watching it. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by this wasp. in my window. Ooh, yeah, maybe only, oof, I don't know. I don't know. But my hands aren't even that dry. But I also have that Myers hand lotion. Like the Myers soap everybody's using. But that's really trendy. Yeah. Oh. I don't know about this wasp. I don't know about it. But I think if I make a fake one and I stick it up there, it'll go away. That's the goal. We'll see. Ooh. Alright. Find a pattern for wasp nest. Write it down somewhere. I feel like the hands are choosing. We have some regular Sani with aloe. Oof. Wow, maybe it's... I don't know. I don't know about any of this. I'm the worst at, like, hand washing and soap suggestions. Or what's... Oof. Hand sanitizer was just something I lit on fire. Not something I used. Yeah, I'm an animal. Wasp isn't moving. A regular sanitizer with aloe. Yeah, the aloe shouldn't be doing that. Whatever. Ready to go back to 19 hours after it was trained. Yes! Yes! I hope so, boo. Hurry up and get her in there. Dude, you know where we're at? Everything's a mess. Everything is crazy. But unemployment's great. So. Because none of us, like, it would be different if it was, like, back to normal. But it's 0% normal. And it's 100% alone. So, unless I want to be in a loony bin. Or if I want to quit my job completely. That's where I'm at. It does make for some frustrating days, though. Like, today was pretty frustrating. I felt like all sorts of shenanigans. She starts tomorrow. I just need the hours to train. Yay! Yay! You can do it! It'll be great. I know, Danielle. Hi. So, Danielle, there's been some updates. There's a wasp in this window. Ooh. Oh, yeah, there's a wasp. And it's just hanging out, checking me out in this window, and it's the worst thing ever. Good news, Casey and I have come up with an idea for a craft along, which is to create a faux hornet's nest. Yeah, we're not quitting our jobs. We're not doing that. We're just trying to survive. One day at a time. One new person at a time. Yeah, see, one new person at a time. You know what's great, though, is like a lot doesn't matter right now. So I really appreciate that. I mean, it matters, but like, are you open, and are you doing ear piercings, and are you making money? Okay. That's the line right there. That's the line. Did you open the window and let him out? No way, man. Let him out. Let him out. You mean let him in? No. No. He did this to himself. He can just hang out there. You know he can smell his way out. He can smell his own trail. And he can find his way out. He can get out the same way he got in. Oof. And now I'm like afraid to like go downstairs. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's the line. Oof. So, craft along coming up. It's probably I'm gonna research some patterns tonight for this craft along, and I'm gonna finish this little bereavement blanket this evening too. I have enough yarn. I think I can do several of those, but yeah, I think the color is gonna have to be like whatever you feel like or whatever you find on sale. Yeah. I feel like every nap I've been taking has just been a stress nap. Ooh. 9 boxes of shipment today. Another Monday thing. Ooh, yeah. I was able to leave before my shipment got there, so I don't know how much we got, but I do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes, 9, 10, 11. So I went through 3 today, and there's 7 more back there I haven't had a chance to dig through yet. It's fine. Sale yarn. Yeah, so the Joann's by You is by far my favorite one, and pretty much the only one I ever want to go to ever again in my life. I'm giving up on the one up here. Which is, okay, so it's good news that I feel like that, because on my way to work and on my way home from work, there are 3 opportunities for me to turn in and go to Joann's. That's a dangerous situation. Oh my gosh, the FedEx guy. Okay, I can't even imagine. The FedEx guy comes, drops off all your stuff, and just leaves it outside. Oh my gosh. The Dayton Mall is the one that's my favorite, hands down. The one up here in Beaver Creek is a smaller store. So the one down in the Dayton Mall is like a $2 million store. So they have one of everything. And that one looks the closest to like the fake Joann store. No. Oh, they're well, that's good news, reallocating you. So this is the stuff you should have been getting back in January. Oof. So the Joann's that's by where Casey works is the closest one that I've seen to what their like fake store looks like. So my company has one of those too, like a fake store setup. Joann's does the same thing. So that's really cool. That makes more sense because I went to this Joann's for perler beans and they had nothing. It's weird that they would have the one by, or yeah, the one up here, closest to where our houses are. Yeah, they don't even have, like when they have clearance up here, I never see the clearance of the yarn. Like it's not even, so here's a sneaky tip. Sneaky tips. Are you ready? They had nothing in my store after 1 week. Ugh. Woo! Yeah, that's real life. It's fine. Everything's fine. No worries. Everything's okay. Do you mean I had nothing in my store after 1 week open? Yes. Yes. So, legit, the only time I feel like something is full in my store is after I filled frantically from 1 or 2 bins of new stuff, and that's only one section, and that's only one little baby shift. The rest of the time, I feel like the whole rest of the store is naked poo, and it only stays full for that one shift, because I come back the next day and it's all gone. Like, where's all my stuff going? Are we selling it all? Because I can't tell. Yes, I can tell, but I don't, oh my god. It's so, I feel for all of these retail stores. I don't care what type of retail that you are in or that you are shopping at, or don't shake their hand. Don't touch them because they don't want to be touched. Do not touch them. Stay 6 feet away from them and say thank you for all that you are doing, because they are killing themselves while they are there. Yeah. Our stores feel so naked, and that's the part of why I'm so overwhelmed. And why I'm so like, it's because our stores have nothing in them. I'm like, I don't know how people are even shopping, because there's nothing in here. Hold on, I can't see the bee. I have to get in closer. Give me a sec. Hold on, I'm going on a deep mission. Okay, I think it's gone. Yeah, I think it's gone. I cannot see it. And I would have heard it. I think. Yeah, it's really silent in here. Like, you could hear, if I flipped on the light, you could hear the electricity flow. So, I don't hear it flying around anywhere. And I didn't see it in any corners or hide any place. Oh. Danielle, how's your day going, boo? I miss your face. What are you getting into? It's like dinner time-ish. What you doing, boo? What you doing? Stop it! You don't hear anything! Stop it, you're freaking me out! Stop it! Oh, no! Yeah, I think it's gone. I said it would smell its way out. I think it did. I think we're okay. But I'm not okay. I'm going to make a bunch of little small hornet's nests and stick them to all my windows. Phil's going to be like, this chick, she's up to her crazy antics again. I'm saving us from ourselves. No, from hornets. I'm saving us from waspies. I'm done with this bee stuff. This is so unsettling. When it happened to my car, it was the worst. Like, I can't handle it. Oh. No, not a fan. Bugs are fine, just not in my house. I ate Chinese. Yay! Buying Norwex towels on them. What are Norwex towels? What are those? What are those? Do I need them? Do I need them too? Oof. This is a product that I don't know about that I need. I think we're having chicken fajita-y things. Little chicken wrap-ups with tortillas and peppers before the peppers go bad. And we have to go to the grocery store too, so I probably shouldn't make another drink, but I probably have 30 minutes to drink it. I'm just trying to chill out from the day. Ugh. Most people's chill out from the day is from like 5 to 9 o'clock, and then they get to mosey to bed. Well, my chill out from the day started at 2. We're grilling tonight and getting some of those snack trays. What's a snack tray? What are those? What? Tell me more. This chair is legit falling apart. I'll just keep peeling it up. I'm not getting trashed. I'm not. I got stuff to do. There's no time for getting trashed. They're amazing. Only use water to clean, and it's better than... What? What? Wait, are they a one-time use little wipe-up thing? Or what? What? So you make half drink. All right, we're going to go make a half drink. With the carrots and the cheeses and the peppers. Ooh. Snack trays. Yes, those snack trays. That's a good idea. Oh, see, yeah, my chair's falling apart. And by my chair, I mean it's Phil's old chair. He beat it up. It's alright. It's okay. I got little black chunks all over me now. No worries. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, make a half drink. I don't know how to measure that. It's fine. You can hear Cat yelling at me. I go downstairs and make a half drink. So, I think I like... What is this? Warm brown. It means tan. No, they are washable and reusable. Well, that would save us on paper towels in my home. Washable and reusable. I think I need these. I wipe up a lot. Because Phil cooks a lot and makes a mess. And I make crummies. So, maybe I need to look into these. Yeah, those sound pretty great. Sound better than a paper towel or a Clorox wipe, which you can't find anywhere. Jeez, if I wanted to Clorox wipe my car, I couldn't do it. I have to just water and bleach it. Ooh, make my own. That sounds bad. I'm not trying to bleach out my car. That sounds like no one would ever buy it after me. I I'm still concerned about this wasp that is not there. What happened? Did it really fly away? No way. It figured its way out. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. You got me all on these long tangents on all these sorts of things. We're supposed to be crocheting and stuff. You guys. But we did nail down our first project, so that's good. Oh. Get to it. I know. You're right. Do you mean get to my next drink? I don't think that's what you mean. I gotta get to this project. You're right. I know, it makes me want to do it right now on my iPad, but it's not an iPad. It's like an Amazon Fire thing, which connects to very little, but helps in cases like this. Jeez. Well, I know what I'm doing tonight. Yeah, I'm jealous. You guys are eating or have eaten. We don't eat until 7 or 8 o'clock. Shoot, Phil probably won't get home until a little after 6:30. And then he will have a shower, and then we'll go to the grocery store, and then we'll have dinner. And my first snack were those poppers today. Poppers are delicious. What are you working on? I am working on this guy. Ta-da! He's almost done. The hubby doesn't get here until 6:30. You know what's good to do? Have a drink now and have some poppers. You got some Triscuits laying around? You got some salsa laying around? Toss it on top of the Triscuits. I still haven't finished the super secret project. Alright, the super secret project is a tablecloth for my friend. Devil Crimes. What? Creams. That's what. There you go. I don't know what those are, but that sounds pretty good. It feels like it'll fill your belly for a hot sec, little appetizer. Danielle, this is what I'm working on. It's a bereavement blanket. It's not very big. It's probably like a 12 by 12. 12 by 14. It's a sweet thing, isn't it? It's like a little Debbie. Yeah. I don't like sweet stuff. Bag of salt and vinegar chips. I'm your girl. And with as much like salad fixins as I have in the refrigerator, if I were to buy some sort of Little Debbie shenanigans, I would be so depressed with myself. I could not get out of a bottle of vodka. Ah! I should stick with eating my avocado, tomato-y, cucumber-y fixins. Chocolate with some cream. All the junk food. Oh, yeah, sis. I like the junk food, too. Just the salty, like the salty stuff. Like the crackery, chippy, dip it in the blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Then I have a problem. I do like the occasional salsa surprise also, which is like a layer of cheese, a layer of chips, more cheese, salsa, banana peppers, more chips, more cheese, salsa, and a lot more banana peppers, and then you toss it in the microwave, because the microwave. Did you get them hot vodka chips? No. What? Tell me more. Who makes those? What's the bag look like? We're getting ready to go to the grocery store. You better be careful now. You're giving me some ideas. What color? This is yellow. Actually, here. I'll do this. It's yellow. This is donated Vicky yarn. So, this is strictly baby bereavement blanket yarn. And I have quite a bit of this. It seemed that she used this for a baby blanket that she made for probably one of her friends of friends. Family friends. I had quite a bit left over. So I'm using it for bereavement. It's kind of, after you wash it the one time, like the hospital will wash it when they get it. So I think after they wash it, it'll soften up a lot. Yeah, banana peppers. If I buy banana peppers at Kroger, it's a waste of money. I have to buy them at Walmart in the big tub because I eat them so much and so often. Like by the bowl. Like if my belly hurts, I should just have a bowl of banana peppers and it sorts it right out. The pattern I'm using, I actually posted, like for this blanket, I posted it on the very first video. So the one all the way down on the bottom of the page. It looks hard, but it's not. It's probably like an intermediate. Just because it's mixed up stitches all in one row. But it's the same thing over and over and over again. And I have not finished that grandma blanket, which is actually a tablecloth. Gosh, it's big enough to be a blanket, but it's a tablecloth for my friend. That's not something I can crochet and do at the same time during a live. My head's got to be in a place to do it. My head does not need to be in a place to do this one. But she does know about it now, thank goodness. So at least now I can talk about it. And it's close to being done. There are six rows of like feathers that are created in this. And I'm on row 6 of the feathers. So the end is near. But I want to be done with it sooner than later so I can start on a couple of other things that I've been really interested in that I found over, like, during the shutdown. I am pretty quick at this. This is not something that, but that's why I like crochet stuff, because it's a quicker craft, which is pretty nice. And I feel like I can zoom through a lot of projects really quickly. They just do not take me long, and they don't hurt. Like when I'm using this bigger, this bigger yarn, yeah, this bigger yarn, instead of crochet thread, which is the size of floss, it doesn't hurt my hands either, which is really nice. And the way that I taught myself to use my hook and hold it, it doesn't hurt like through here or like the tops of my hands either. The only place that it does hurt a little bit is in through here. But this is where that I choose to, like, that's where I hold the tension of my yarn. So yeah. There are some people that hold their tension of their yarn across their finger like this. Like up across, and they keep it pointed, like I'm talking about the lady across the table. and they get rope burn across the top of their finger, and I find that interesting. I don't pull that hard, and I don't crochet that fast. I like the bigger yarn for hand crochet. That's really cool. I want to do like a finger crochet. I think that would be neat, but the yarn for that is always so much. Like it's with the amount of yarn that's behind me, I cannot justify purchasing like 6 to 10 skeins of yarn that cost, you know, $6 to $10 a piece. So that's where I'm at. And they don't even have that many, like, that much yardage on them. It'd be different if they were like 1,000 some yards for $6 a piece. I can understand that. I got that. Which visually is this much. Ta-da! Which visually is so much larger than a standard ball of yarn. Holy crap. I know. Here. Here's the difference. Ta-da! Yeah. That's like 364. This is over 1,000 yards. Oh yeah, 800 and something yards, and that one's 300 something yards. So something that's like 150 yards for $6, I'm not gonna buy it. I can't. It's very expensive for the big yarn. I made one blanket and it was stupid. Yeah, and then people want to buy it for $20, and you're like, that doesn't even cover the yarn cost. That doesn't even come close to my yarn cost. Grow up. You cannot have this for $60, $20, or even $60, because that still doesn't cover it. Yeah, I've seen photos of people with rope burn on their hands from their yarn. And I'm like, are you stressed? Are you stressed about the project you're doing? Why are you pulling on your yarn like that? Do you hate your yarn? Do you hate it? Yeah, the only time my yarn makes my hand hurt is because I'm holding it, and it's because it's too small. Tablecloth. It's alright. It's a love-hate relationship between me and this tablecloth I'm working on. Because I rip out just about as much as I do. So that's tricky. I miss quilting, but I don't miss poking my fingers with needles. Oh, yeah. I want to get my mom into quilting. I think that would be really cool, and it would help her get rid of some of, like, the clothes and stuff that's in the closet. Like, my dad's first suit that he wore to his first job or something. Like, you can cut, like, a cute pattern out of that and stick it on a square and then put it together, but she's too much of a mover and a shaker for that. Which, I guess I get it honestly, don't I? I don't know. I was trying to do, like, a new pattern every couple of weeks with you guys. And then work on it as we're chatting like this. And, like, kind of a crochet along, but not really like it's an option. Like, hey, I'm starting this on this date. If you want to start with me, you can. Sort of deal. In Casey, we're going to have to come up with a new name for that. Because this crochet along seems inappropriate. Because it won't be a big project. It'll probably be like a 1 or 2 skein sort of project. So yeah. I forget what I was talking about. It could be that my drink is dry. All these names. I know. But it'll help later on to keep everything straight. Because crochet along will be with, like, this big mass group of people who are crocheting along, and then, like, the craft along will be just us. And then whatever else that we come up with will be the actual blankets that we make as we're crafting together, crocheting together, I guess. I think I hear Phil. Which also means it's about time to go to the grocery store. So I should probably get off here to get ready to go. I guess I'm ready. I have a bra on, so that means ready. Yep. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know if I'll be on later tonight, but most likely tomorrow. I have to think about that one. Yeah, see, it kind of helps keep the blankets separate and like the real crafts, or the 2-week long, and not the little quick crafty bits separate. Hi.
What's up?
Nothing, I'm live. You want to come play?
Nope.
Okay. There's a wasp in this window earlier.
Mm-hmm. How are you in this room? I came to this room. There's a wasp in here at some point.
Stop it. It's gone now.
Oh, she's in your chair, huh, Cat?
Yeah. He hopped up here. Cat always acts like Phil's his favorite. Not fair. Okay. I am gonna get ready to go. I'll see you guys later. I don't know why pets do that. Alright, see you later. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.